blinding dust storms, damaging winds, and flooding rain. Every summer, powerful monsoon storms strike. ABC15 is taking action to keep you and your family safe. Chief Meteorologist Amber Sullins, Meteorologist Iris Hermosillo, and Meteorologist Laura Thomas are your ABC15 forecasters with the power of Desert Doppler radar and the most accurate forecast 7 years in a row. Now, the ABC15 Monsoon Special, Destruction in the Desert.
Hello and welcome to the beautiful Sonoran Desert here at Papago Park in Phoenix.
The monsoon is here and so are all the threats that come with it.
Powerful lightning, blinding dust storms, pouring rain, and flash flooding. We'll see it all in the next 3 months.
That's right. The monsoon is our most dangerous time of year, so we're taking action to help you prepare for it. And if you have questions along the way, you can ask us on Facebook or Twitter. Just tweet us using the hashtag on your screen, ABC15WX for weather.
Let's start with what the monsoon is and what it is not. The monsoon is not a storm itself. It's a seasonal shift in our winds that causes storms to form. Monsoons happen around the world, including right here in the desert Southwest. At the end of June and beginning of July, our predominant winds shift out of the south as high pressure moves from Bermuda west toward the Four Corners. Those southerly winds bring in moisture from the eastern Pacific Ocean, the Gulf of California, and even the Gulf of Mexico. Then our intense summer heat causes all of that moisture to rise, producing powerful thunderstorms around our state. Those storms bring lightning, strong winds, massive dust storms, heavy rain, hail, and flooding. Now, it doesn't happen every day. It comes in waves. We get bursts of activity and then breaks from it for days at a time. And although the monsoon season officially begins June 15th, we typically have to wait until July for our atmosphere to moisten up enough to get rain here in the valley. Then, storms are fair game until the end of September.
As we're waiting for our atmosphere to really moisten up, our late June storms typically start out dry. So not a lot of rain, but lots of high winds.
And those winds pick up massive amounts of dust.
It's our first big dust storm of the year.
Dust storms are becoming more and more of a problem for us. With lingering drought conditions and land use issues across our central and southern deserts, dust is easily picked up with even the slightest breeze. Now imagine what that turns into when high winds are flowing out of a collapsing thunderstorm. We don't just get your average dust storm, we get a massive wall of dust called a haboob, towering thousands of feet above the ground and stretching for dozens and dozens of miles. The sun disappears and visibility near zero at times. And all of it coming at the worst possible time during the evening rush hour.
If you don't have to head into this, please do not.
Because this is a huge storm.
Most come in from the south, hitting places like Queen Creek, Chandler, and Ahwatukee first. Some strong enough to down trees and power lines as winds blow in at over 50 miles per hour.
We're going to see the far eastern edge of this move into Queen Creek here within the next 5 to 10 minutes.
So if you look outside and see a wall of dust coming your way, it's best to stay inside. You don't want to breathe in all of that dirt, and you could be hurt by flying rocks and debris. Even more dangerous than being caught outside during a dust storm is trying to drive through one.
Yeah, and the Arizona Department of Transportation knows far too well how deadly that can be.
With hundreds of crashes and more than 40 dust-related fatalities on our roads since 2000, ADOT's message is clear. Pull aside, stay alive.
This is it, the Traffic Operations Center for the entire state. Crews are working hard here every day, monitoring the roads to keep you safe. And it's especially crucial during the monsoon when the weather can change in an instant, reducing visibility and causing accidents all over the place.
You've seen overhead message boards like this one. ADOT uses them as well as permanent signs posted in dust-prone areas to alert drivers to the hazards ahead.
ADOT Traffic Operations, Jason.
Inside the Operations Center, ADOT has a live view of every available traffic camera in the state. And Dave Pacey has had a front row seat to many dust storms on those cams.
They won't even pick up headlights or taillights because the visibility is so low.
But once you get south of I-10 and Chandler Boulevard, there's a massive blind spot until you get to Tucson.
That's where this mobile truck comes in. They can drive this thing anywhere and use the mass cam on top as another eye in the sky to help track dust in our biggest trouble spots like Picacho Peak, Eloy, and Casa Grande.
Once a dust storm is spotted, ADOT sends out alerts any way they can, on signs, online, and on social media, all in hopes of saving lives.
Try to avoid a dust storm altogether, but we want people to know what to do if they happen to get caught in those situations where you have low visibility or near zero visibility.
So what exactly should you do? Well, pull over to the right as far as you can. Turn off your lights and take your foot off the brake. You don't want people behind you seeing those lights and following, thinking you're the way out.
Hundreds of thousands of lightning strikes light up the sky during the monsoon, while only a few of those actually hit the ground.
And will it be a dry and dusty one or a wet one, helping to quench our dry land? We'll take a look at the forecast coming up.
Are you a stupid motorist? Dramatic rescues caught on tape as drivers try to chance it through flooded roadways. How it could affect your wallet even more than your ego.
Dust, rain, extreme winds. Monsoon season is here. The ABC15 Storm Shield app is your first warning when severe weather strikes, up to the second storm alerts. To keep you prepared, the ABC15 Storm Shield app. Download it today and stay ahead of the storm.